was super excited when I realized I was going to do the session with you, Karuna,
Oh,
because we
thank
managed
you.
to
I'm
connect
honored.
on the leadership summit. I was like, yeah, it's not an unfamiliar person. It's going to be good, you know. So, what made you apply? What inspired you to apply to AWEC? How did that happen? Tell me about it.
So it's surprising. The way I discovered AWEC was about 1 year ago. And in fact, I missed the first application cohort 6 and for cohort 5. In fact, I missed the application, and the only thing that I missed was the video. I was kind of very stressed of how to make the video, and my application was not completed and was delayed by 2 days. And I was like, oh my
Ah.
God, like, how can I do such a silly thing? Like, just because of the video, I wanted a perfect video. I wanted something that is good, like my image, the company's image and everything. And I wanted to be so too prepared that finally I missed out this. So
Oh,
I
wow.
subscribed to the AWEC program. I've been following AWEC for 1 year. So I've been seeing like it gave me the chance, in fact, to see how does that go on, with whom, and like what are the things, because the platform is very active as well. So there's a lot of information even as a subscriber. And I waited and waited and waited the application to come back again. And so I applied to that for cohort 6. And lucky me, I made a video in my shop with my phone, presenting myself, my products, and the concept, and I got it. So happy me.
So what was it that you were what was it that you were missing? What was it that you were missing that made you choose to do it, the program? What was it that you thought you would get from the program?
What did I thought that I would get?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in a lot of leadership program for business. So it was more about learning and applying, but it's not really connecting with other entrepreneurs in real life who are all growing. I've been in contact with startups, but not growing audience, not growing market. Like the cohort themselves, they are grown ups. We are not treated like kids. We are treated like entrepreneurs, grown up leaders, and so I think this is what is so specific about this program and what I like as well. So it's not I know my company is not a startup anymore. I'm at the growth stage. I'm in the clothing industry. I'm the founder and managing director of I'm the co-founder and the managing director of a clothing brand called Kutyali, which put forward the Mauritian diaspora through fashion. So so the thing is that it's kind of very specific. We have 8 years of existence, and we have been surviving two COVID lockdowns, and now we are at growth stage. We have 2 shops and 1 e-commerce website. We started on Facebook and Instagram, and now I need the correct support, like international support for the growth of my business. And so I really think that AWEC is a very good platform for us to connect as well. So what about you, Jacqueline? Tell me more about you and your inspiration.
Yeah, it's fascinating because I didn't even know about AWEC. I'm normally watching what's happening on the continent, and I didn't even know about the program. And I was being interviewed by an alumnus of the program for her TV program, her channel. And she was just so inspired by everything that I was telling her that I do and what I'm about, because she kept on seeing me at events. And she said, you keep on saying that you need to scale, but you're struggling to scale. You need mentors. You've got this idea and you don't know how to do it. She said, you need to go to AWEC. And I had one day to get my application and get my documentation and get everything in. And I sat for 24 hours. For 24 hours, because the draw card for me was, she said, they will show you how to scale your business. They will show you what the gaps are in your business. And then the second thing that inspired me to go for it was, my organization is a professional and personal institute of excellence, and it really is a product for Black, Indigenous people of color. And so I didn't want to have a Eurocentric program. I didn't want to have a program from the Americas. I wanted a program for the continent. I wanted to be part of an entrepreneurs cohort on the continent. And I tell you, it's the best thing I've done. The best thing I've done. So that's what inspired me to register, spend 24 hours flat, no sleep, getting my stuff in place and submitting it, because I didn't even have the documents ready. I had to sit and quickly find the documents, find everything and put it together. And I was ecstatic when I got accepted into the program. What a pleasure. What a pleasure. So, like, what is one of the things you wish someone had told you before the program started?
So I guess it would be how not I won't say bulky, but how much we have to think about our own business. I only wish like I was so well prepared regarding my culture of my company, how is my customer journey is. So which is good also about AWEC. These are things that entrepreneurs, they actually think about, but they don't write it down. And AWEC actually makes you sit down and write it down and make assignments out of it and get you into deadline and discuss with your peers as well to sort out the problems. And so I really think the AWEC program is really specific as well, because we can interact with other entrepreneurs and actually correct their assignments. So I can say that AWEC is a very innovative platform, because we are far from each other geographically, but the platform just get us together. We need to work together. We need to make projects, make agreements, make different ways to work. So I wish I was more prepared about the platform. Maybe last year I would be in last year's cohort, but that would be the biggest push, because at the end of the day, it's not the video that counts. It's really the platform itself and your project, and how you will see yourself in 5-10 years. How do you see your business, and who are the ones who are going to be here? Because here in your business support kind of peers, because with AWEC at any day in time, you can be sitting down on a Sunday and you receive a message from a AWEC fellow, and it's, this is what I'm lacking in my business. Can you help me out? And we would get into discussions where I'm the solution for her, and she is the solution for me. So we get connected that way, like that. And even me and you, Jacqueline, we have been meeting into Zoom platform for the summit, and it has been 30 minutes of connection, and I'm sure it's much more than this. Like, you're in South Africa and you're near my country, so getting to South Africa, I'm sure I'm coming to see you in Cape Town.
No, definitely, definitely. It's so fascinating that you say that, because for me, one of the things I wish I knew before I applied was how I wish I knew how emotionally and psychologically challenging each assignment would be. I didn't expect that, because I was like, it's just business, it's cold, it's clinical. And I'm like, oh, they're asking me for information here that I don't know if I feel comfortable to share this information. And then I had to remind myself, if I want to scale my business, people are going to want to know my numbers. People are going to want to know what my strategy is. People are going to want to know these things. And it was so intense to learn so much about myself. as an entrepreneur, and to see how I can apply that into the business. And also to know that, yes, you're spot on. Mauritius has been on my bucket list for so long. And now to know that there are businesswomen in Mauritius that I know, and we can definitely connect. So it's really, really, really beautiful to know that the AWEC program actually gives you the support psychologically as well. I mean, that first assignment that we had, where we had to do our timeline, how many of us did that assignment, but do we do what was on the assignment? It's such a learning process. I love it. And so, what do you wish somebody had told you before you joined AWEC?
Um, you know, which AWEC was already something that I wanted to know, and I don't know any Mauritian who has been into AWEC before. So there's not really somebody who I can refer to into my peers here in Mauritius who can tell me, you know, Karina, apply to this, and you get like it has been kind of unusual and with my own push. And but I think what was interesting about AWEC as well was that they, you know, entrepreneurs are really busy the whole day. Like me, I'll be driving like the whole day. I will be driving. I'll be seeing my staff. I'll be into two shop with coordinating with the suppliers and everything. So what is so cool about AWEC was that you can manage your time and get to like plan some time and get well organized so that you can actually make your assignments. So I know it is very bulky. We have a lot to do. We have a lot of assignments. We have a lot on our plate actually. But what makes it so interesting is that we also have our mentor with us.
Oof.
Very cool mentor. Very cool mentor. He's always here.
Definitely.
Seeing into your goals every month and being here with you. Like my mentor is Franklin Linden. I won't say his surname, but it's Frank. And he's in America. We are 8 hours apart, but we can set the meeting and we can make it all the time and he can see. I've been achieving my goal like that I've been setting since the beginning. So I don't wish that it is so innovative, AWEC, that I don't know if people would have been telling me, you know, this program would have been this, that. I don't know if I would say, like, what are you talking about? Like, I cannot get it. Like, all my education platform I've been into, all my institution I've been to, I'm sorry, I don't get it. What do you mean that other entrepreneur of your assignments? Like, I can give my feedback. Well, it is so unusual for us to give feedbacks. People don't offer us really feedbacks. We impose our feedbacks. And now that there's a two-way traffic with AWEC, which makes it special, and it also helps you to build your confidence. Because I made a research recently of how what are the perspective of the youth business culture in Mauritius. Like, why the youth sometimes they don't take a business as being part of income, you know, to have income to start a business and everything.
Economic development journey.
Exactly. One of the factors was lack of confidence. What AWEC gave us is really the confidence.
Yeah, I agree with you completely.
And tell me, Jacqueline, what will you say to an African sister who is on the fence about applying?
I would say to her, prepare yourself to be stretched more than you already are, but know that it's the best investment you will ever make in your life, because we're already doing so much to make money, to survive, and to be okay. And this program will just take you over the ledge to just make it very much easier for you. It will be empowering for you to do the same things as you. That's been the biggest take home for me, is others are going through the same thing as me. So I can be patient, I can learn. It's so beautiful. That's what I would say. And you, what would you say?
Okay. So for me, it will be, in fact, it's learning and it is fun because we get into peers, like AWEC would get us together through games, through activities, online activities. Yeah. So I'm not into gaming. I'm not into, I'm really the kind of person who would get like into business, research, learning, well-being, and games, TV. It's really not too much my thing. So AWEC will get the games out of business, making you actually connect together, building stories, yeah, telling stories together, and which makes you creative. And so it's really not, it's a creative way as well of learning, making it so fun for us to connect and grow, because yeah, we don't know where are the AWEC sisters who might be needing us and who we actually need, because there's always a little dot in our business which we think like, I don't know how to, I'm uncertain about how it's going to work. And AWEC platform, like there's somebody there, out there, who knows. Like this is her strength. Yeah. And she said, "Oh, Karuna, you're just hustling yourself because of that. Like it just this, get it done." And so yeah, procrastinating since all the time. So I don't think there's any fear about applying to AWEC. There's no barriers of language, of the country you are in, because we are all here together. And through WhatsApp conversation, the coordinators as well are so present. Like at any time, I would be messaging my coordinator, missing this deadline, but I don't usually, I was sick, I was not there. So it's really, like it was one, one small little survey that I missed. And I wrote to her and she said, like they are really close to us. Like America is close to us. And and so giving the opportunity to us to, like having this two-way traffic, it's a really good, like the coordination is really, they are really close. We feel secure. Yeah. And we don't have to fear anything.
Yeah, I love it. So then what's the favorite part? What did you most enjoy about the program so far? Like specific things. What is one of the specific things?
So I would say my peer meet gathering each month, because AWEC would be putting us all together into peer groups, and we would be looking for more little networks from our personal group in different fields, different countries. So what I enjoy is like, even if we have never met like before, we would be here meeting. Hey, Karuna, what was your last research about this person? How can we reconnect? So helping you to build networking through networks.
Yeah.
And this is what I really like. And also the activity would be the second one. The summit, it is so well drafted. The summit is amazing. And it ends with a surprise. That is the best part.
You know what? I thoroughly enjoyed it. Revolutionized my entire engagement with the program. Because kind of, and I'm just going to be honest, when you in this field of personal development, all yourself in your business is personal development, you're aware of a lot of programs, And sometimes you know it's the same speakers, and they don't say anything that's going to really keep you awake and keep you engaged. And every single live session, I am sitting here and I'm making notes. I'm making notes. I'm researching the speakers. Oh wow, the speaker is speaking my language. But I tell you, Mzamo Masito, debunking marketing myths. I learned so much in that session. The biggest thing that I learned in that session was when he said, your clients are polyamorous. I never heard somebody be that radical and that real. And it just brought home how important it is to win people's hearts and people's minds. That's what we do in business. We are solving a problem, and we need to win their hearts and we need to win their mind. The way he brought the science of marketing and the art of marketing together, it revolutionized everything that I do. Everything has changed. My logo has changed. My marketing strategy changed. Every single thing I do has changed because of that live session. I promise you, it has been totally transformative. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I agree
He's a
with
boy
you.
from Africa, man.
I agree
Yeah.
with you regarding the polygamous part, because there has nobody like it's a single word. Now that you're telling me, as like it has been touching you as well, but for me it has been, yeah, it's true, because we tend to stretch ourselves so much for things that we don't offer. The thing is that we don't offer it, like they won't get it at our place. So we just need to get like focus on things that we are good at and not trying to please the customers all the time. And so I so agree with you. And I also like a lot of the speakers. So at AWEC, I think we got the cream of speakers. For the summit, it was amazing.
Definitely.
Like, I don't know how I could be sitting here in my country and being to contact with so many good speakers, like CEOs, like good CEOs that we have been seeing on business magazine news, and now they are talking to you. And I'm sitting here.
They put you in the room. They put you in the room you would otherwise not have gone into. Yeah?
Yes.
I love it. So, what advice would you give cohort 7?
Be prepared, ladies. Be prepared. I always say strive and dare. So dare to apply to the AWEC program, because it is an amazing platform. And it surely is going to help you for your growth. And there's nothing that can, there's no barriers to that. As I said, there's no internet barrier, there's no language barriers, there's nothing. Just get prepared to that, because if you really believe that your company is going to grow international, you need that support. I think AWEC is the place to go. What about you?
I would say to them, most of us want to do an MBA. I say, do the AWEC program and engage wholeheartedly in the program. Draw on the entire networks that they're offering you. Participate in every session. Like, I guarantee you, it's the best investment you're going to make in your business and in your personal development journey, because it's incredibly empowering to work in this space, in this platform, with this cohort of people. You will be happy that you actively participated. That's what I would say.
You make me willing to apply again. I want to be in the next cohort with this kind of comment, huh? But yeah,
no, seriously, the best investment.
If you're in the business sector, like apply to AWEC. Ask me question. Ask me question.
Tell me about the inspiration to be on this program. What were the things that made you want to do it? Was it
Yeah.
because it was an international online program? Tell me a little bit about that.
So me being a mom, so for me to be with my son and my family, because we, housewives, mom, we always have this family um, caring caring part. We want to be home with our families during like at night, because normally AWEC programs would be at night here in Mauritius. So what is also an advantage for me is that I can look up to my child, like, and have like just take 1 hour of my afternoon just to be here into the program. So this is also an advantage, and being an online platform, even for the learning, for the deadlines, for everything, I don't need to move. So it's also something that motivates me, because my kid is here. I'm still here at home, and I've been working during the days, not during my working day. So I think this also helped me to be and willing to apply to the AWEC program. Voila.
Yeah, something I will add to that. What you're saying now, I just realized that as you were speaking, one of the things that works for me is since being on the AWEC program, I've allocated Wednesdays to be my personal development, personal debriefing day. I've just put it aside as a personal day. And before the program, I didn't even have a personal day. And so that's what the program brought for me, is that on a Wednesday, I don't see clients, I don't facilitate, I don't go to meetings. I'm indoors and I'm engaging with the AWE content, and then I'm also online for our sessions once a month. So it's really become a boost to my personal development, which is something that the mentor has worked with me quite a bit on. So, as women, we were always busy for everybody and not busy with ourselves. So this has been a beautiful boost for me. Thank you, AWEC. Yay!